What is happening, guys? I am coming back with another spoiler discussion video right now. I am very late on the Civil War spoiler discussion train, as I'm sure you could have already been able to tell. The movie came out a little while ago now, but at this rate, I think if you're watching this video, you have probably already seen the movie and you give a shit enough to hear what I have to say or what these gentlemen to my right have to say as well. It's a little interview setup going on here, but we're all just gonna talk about it and get our different points of views. But so to introduce you guys, we have a special guest in this spoiler discussion. My friend Nolan has been nice enough to join us in this video.
Wow!
Yeah, he's here. We're gonna hear what he had to say or what he thought about the movie. But just his overall opinion on stuff that happened and if he had a good time with it. And Chris is here too. But all right, so to try and not make this one terribly long, let's start right off the bat and say, did the movie grip you guys in the very beginning? Like, did it take a while for you guys to get into it, or were you hooked from the beginning of the movie?
I'd say hooked from the start.
You're hooked from the start.
Dude, the first scene.
Yeah, I know, and it's a spoiler talk, so we can say.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Bucky in the yeah, you can say whatever.
That was when
That's when Bucky crashed Tony's parents' car. Oh yeah, if you're watching this and you haven't seen the movie, it's spoilers, duh, it's gonna say in the title. Bucky killed Tony Stark's parents. Yeah, and Spider-Man's in it, and and Ant-Man gets huge, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But
he becomes big man.
He becomes big man. But yeah, no, the first scene was the car accident with Bucky and all that, and you kind of finding out his origin. And then it went to the Avengers in Africa and how they were chasing Crossbones. What did you guys think of him, the villain, in the beginning of the movie? Do you think that like he kind of served his purpose, or do you think he was a throwaway villain?
Throwaway villain.
Throwaway villain.
Didn't really do much.
Yeah.
He had a nice. I
Like
won't say costume, but
his,
that's definitely
like,
not.
his armor, his setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I liked it. I liked this whole fist thing.
Yeah.
I agree. I definitely think that he was a throwaway villain. I feel like it could have been really cool, but at the same time, I think he did serve his purpose because his reason was to like make the Avengers screw up one more time to where the governments were like, you need to chill the fuck out.
Is he in the comics?
Crossbones? Yeah. He's Frank Grillo, I think is Crossbones' name. I don't know 100%. But no, yeah. So I think like, cause he's the reason why like Scarlet Witch controls that explosion and throws him up, and then all those innocent people die. So like, no one thought that was funny. Just sitting here eating a cookie the whole damn time.
So that's what started the whole government wanting to control.
Yeah, I mean, the government had already been like on their ass for a while since like, let's say, the original Avengers. But when that happened, they were like, okay, people are dying. Like, we need to do something. So, yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed the beginning. I think it set everything up well for the rest of the movie. I couldn't have done it better myself.
Yeah, they. Hold on. That.
Yeah. But no, another thing, Cap and Bucky, their friendship, the thing that drove this entire movie, Captain America and Bucky. You didn't see you didn't see Winter Soldier really until I showed you it right before
I got
we
the
went.
gist of it.
But yeah, so you saw how important.
It definitely helped.
Yeah, seeing Winter Soldier is very important in seeing Civil War. It'll help you. It'll help you make sense of the movie a lot more, and so it also brings a lot more gravity to it. Like it makes you like appreciate things a lot more and at a deeper level. But did the Cap and Bucky relationship ever annoy you guys? Because
they were friends.
Well, they were friends, but I only bring that up because it does to me. Does it ever annoy you to where like Captain America basically says, okay, fuck you to all the other Avengers.
Yeah,
Bucky showed up.
They've been OG homies. Yeah. That's why.
Well, that's true. But like he has all these new friends now, all these people that have risked their lives for him as well. Yeah. And like he basically says like, fuck you guys. Like Bucky's back. He's like my best friend. Yeah. And he literally starts a war between the Avengers because of Bucky. So like that relationship really annoyed me. Like I feel like if Cap was different or handled it differently, or he could have avoided the whole
did show favoritism on that.
Yeah,
they kind of just let him. How would you put it? They didn't really support his friendship of it.
Yeah, like the rest of the Avengers. Yeah. Well, all of them except for like Falcon, but that was because he got to know him in Winter Soldier too. But no, it's true. It's because all of them know that the Winter Soldier was like an insane assassin, like over these last couple decades has just been killing all these people. But no, yeah, I didn't think that they were really going to be on Bucky's side in the movie at all. I kind of thought they were going to be against it. But speaking kind of about that, and we'll go into like the whole Sokovia Accords, which is the whole reason why they split up. I think that this whole thing started because of Captain America. Like he could have just signed the papers, and like Black Widow said, if he would have signed the papers, they would have had one hand on the wheel, and he still would have been able to steer. But if he doesn't sign the papers, then he takes both hands off the wheel, and it goes into chaos. And Vision says it'll become catastrophe, which it does, which you see later. But like, I just feel Captain America in the first one was this. Like, I love America, like pro-government, like
that's
all
what
this
I thought
stuff.
like
Yeah, like pro-government, like all this. And then all of a sudden in this one, and kind of in Winter Soldier 2, you see Captain America is like, no, fuck the government. Like, no, I'm a criminal now. Yeah, I'm a criminal. Like, and it, I don't know, it was just kind of annoying. I was like, I feel, and this is nothing bad about the movie. I'm talking about him as a character.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not bashing the movie, I'm just saying as a character, what he does is annoying. So that was... I feel like the whole thing could have been avoided, but then we would have missed out on this amazing movie. So I'm glad for that as well. But and then speaking of the Accords, I want to ask straight off the bat, whose side were you on? You Team Cap or Team Iron Man?
Team Cap.
Team Cap, but Iron Man definitely had the cooler superhero friends.
Superhero friend.
The cool Iron Man had the cooler superhero friend. No, I respect that. I mean, Iron Man was obviously the superior choice. But you guys can pick whatever you want to pick. That's okay. Yeah, and then speaking of like the superheroes and all the different teams and everything, we were introduced to some more superheroes in this. We were introduced to Black Panther, Spider-Man, and Giant Man, kind of. But let's
Big man.
Big man. Let's talk about Black Panther. What were your guys' thoughts on Black Panther the first time you saw him?
This guy's fast.
This guy's awesome.
He runs like a panther or something.
How does he get his claws out?
It's vibranium. It's all the stuff. It's all technology and all the stuff going on in there.
His suit was made out of the same material as Captain America's shield.
Yep, because that metal comes from Wakanda, and he's the king.
I saw him deflecting bullets with it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, he was just standing there. And just
crazy. It's really tight. And Wakanda, the kingdom that Black Panther is the king of now, because his dad got murdered by Zemo. Wakanda is like the most technologically advanced civilization in the Marvel Universe. It's the most advanced technologically advanced civilization in the world. Like, it's this little hidden kingdom in Africa, but I mean, it has shit like, I'm talking like flying cars, like instant healing medicine, like holograms, like it's crazy. It's this little African village, and they isolate themselves from the rest of the world, and that's what that scene was. That mid-credit scene where the Winter Soldier got frozen again, and they were in Wakanda, and that's why they had all that crazy technology, and they were able to like freeze him because they're insanely smart and they have incredible technology. But no, I lost my shit, as I'm sure you guys could hear me when Black Panther was on screen. When Black Panther was on screen, I was having a fucking heyday. Like, I have been waiting for so long, since I was a little kid, because there was these cartoons, I'm sure some of you guys have seen it, maybe you guys have seen it sometimes.
I knew of them.
There was these cartoon movies when I was a kid in like 2005 called the Ultimate Avengers or something. There was the Ultimate Avengers 1 and 2, and Black Panther was in them. And ever since I saw those, I was obsessed with Black Panther. He was one of my favorite superheroes of all time. I love the character. And so seeing him on screen finally with the Avengers, Chadwick Boseman's the actor who portrayed him, amazing job.
Yeah.
He's an amazing actor.
I thought his accent was real.
Yeah, like, no, it was...
It seemed pretty real.
Yeah, he did a great job portraying his accent, portraying his, how T'Challa is, because that's Black Panther's name, T'Challa. He's just like wise, quiet, but strong, and handles things himself. Yeah, vengeful. He's filled with vengeance the whole movie, along with basically everyone else.
And I keep wanting to call it a costume, but it's a suit.
You could call it whatever you want.
I feel like it's like Halloween-y though, but I can't. His suit is badass.
Yeah.
Like the whole design, they designed it.
Yeah, it is with the silver like necklaces and like the stuff on the side and everything, and from the way that he runs and just, it's such a nice addition to the Avengers because he's so different from anyone else that like I love it. And so that was nice. I was hyped ever since I saw it in the trailer, and it turned out to be incredible. But let's talk about the next guy, because I got some notes written down here, as I'm sure you guys could have told by now. I have notes. I have some things I want to cover.
I'm curious about the first one.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the first one. So Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man. This is our third Spider-Man on
My
screen.
favorite
What did you
Spider-Man ever.
I don't know. I like him, but I don't know if he's my favorite.
You did like him though?
You didn't?
Yeah.
Who? Okay, so who would you rank above him? Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield?
Oh man.
I love the Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I feel like he should have been a teen, and they left it like that. He looks like a teen, talks like a teen, sounds like a teen. You know, they did a good job on that. Instead of some like awkward, like supposed to be 18, but he's
like no, like
25. Like,
if we're being honest,
Tobey
Tobey
Maguire.
Maguire looked like he was like a middle-aged man, was in high school.
Yeah.
But that's what people made this comparison, and I thought was a really cool thing was Tobey Maguire was the better Spider-Man, but Andrew Garfield was the better Peter Parker, which I thought was true. And I think the new Spider-Man, Tom Holland, he is a mixture of both.
Yes.
He's the perfect mix of both of them.
elements,
So he is the perfect Peter Parker. He's a little, you could tell he's a little nerdy, humble high school kid. He's our age. And then as Spider-Man, I loved his voice, how witty and jokey he was, because they've made Spider-Man kind of serious. They've never, because he's a lot more humorous in the comics, way more funny, and they really made this Spider-Man really funny, and I loved how funny he was. It was
him and
nice.
Tony Stark's chemistry in the movie.
Yeah, it was cool because
They're like bouncing back and forth with every line. It's
especially in the apartment scene where he meets him for the first time. Yeah, I love that scene specifically because it shows like Tony Stark is almost like a father figure to Peter, to this version of Spider-Man. And when Spider-Man solo movie, this Spider-Man has his own movie coming out next July called Spider-Man Homecoming. And Tony's Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., he will be in that. I told you guys that, didn't I? Yeah, he'll be in that one. So that'll be cool to see where that goes, like with that chemistry between them two, because I think that holds for some cool stuff in the future. But and then let's just get right into it, because I know this is going to be the biggest thing that I want to talk about. The main thing, the airport scene halfway through the movie where I was literally screaming and holding my legs and jumping up and down. I seriously think, and I still stand by this statement, because I've seen the movie twice now. I've seen it twice. That is the greatest superhero fight scene in any superhero movie. Like it's crazy. It is so good. Seeing it a second time, catching up on little things that I missed the first time, there's so much, but there's one scene where Hawkeye shoots arrows at Black Panther, and he shoots two of them, and Black Panther catches them like this, and they explode, and it just he doesn't even move fast, he just kind of does this, and they explode in his face, and it was so badass.
I love the combos that Spider-Man would wrap around Ant-Man's legs with his webs, and then Iron Man and War Machine came and just uppercutted him. Wow, this is tight.
It's literally ripped straight out of a comic book. That's why I was freaking out, because never in my life did I think I was gonna see Giant Man, Ant-Man, finally giant, Big Man. Never in my life did I think I was gonna see Big Man getting his legs wrapped around by Spider-Man while being uppercutted by War Machine and Iron Man, and Vision's fighting Scarlet Witch, and Black Panther is fighting Black Widow, and all these other people are just on each other. It was amazing.
It was too much. It was oh my god, is this happening? So many fight scenes, and I thought it was over, and they kept going.
Yeah, but see, that was the thing too. That's something I wanted to kind of touch on too. Was with that many superheroes, with all that going on, they very well could have made it feel very overwhelming and oh my god, I'm missing something. I don't know where to look at. Yeah. But in this entire fight scene with I think
they isolated each mini fight scene within the giant fight. Which I'm glad they did. It wasn't some big a zoom out and they just filmed them fighting. The camera's just still, and you're like, oh god damn it, and you gotta look around
the camera never even moves. It's just right there.
They're out of scene. Oh shit!
I know. They made it feel very confined and smooth. Everything felt very tightly ran, and it made it awesome, dude. Everything. And when you finally see both teams running at each other, and they both they go at and you know why they're fighting too. It's not it's not like Batman v Superman, where
let's not
nothing made any sense. Like why were they fighting? Like why was this happening?
They really didn't have a purpose.
What was going on? Like why was this happening?
And they didn't just suddenly become friends.
No, yeah, and they didn't. This movie ends and they're still fighting.
They're still feuding.
This movie ends and nothing has been made up. Like there is still a beef between Captain America and Iron Man. Somewhat. I think it was kind of
still
almost buried, but it's
tried to apologize.
Yeah, we have to see like the next movie to see where it goes. But yeah, they did it so much better than Dawn of Justice.
Will the Avengers movie be the next time we see them all together?
All the people that we just saw together, yes. Yeah. Avengers Infinity War Part 1, which is getting a new title, that will be the next time that we see them all together. There's a new Ant-Man movie coming out right before the next Avengers, or in between those two. There's a new Spider-Man movie, new Guardians of the Galaxy next year, a new Thor, Black Panther. Yeah, everyone's gonna get their own solo movies, some little things here and there, but we won't see all those heroes again on screen till 2018? Yeah, 2018, so 2 years. Exactly 2 years from right now, we will see all of them together on screen. Which is honestly fine, because that's kind of how movies go, is like it's every other year is the sequel.
Yeah, sometimes you forget about it and you're like, oh shit, this movie's coming out next month.
Yeah, like, for me, not for me. I've been waiting for this movie for years. I've been
342 days left.
I have been waiting for this movie for a long, long time.
Yeah.
But they did it so much better than Dawn of Justice because there was emotion. Like you felt everything was just. Everything made sense. You understood why Tony was angry at Captain America for not like just doing the right thing or not complying, or why, because as much as it was annoying, I did understand why Captain America was fighting it.
But do you think kids, like younger kids that watch this movie, understand why they're fighting?
No.
Honestly, no. I think they're just gonna look at it and be like they disagree. Like they don't really get like the whole concept.
Because the whole sign-in scene, like what is he signing?
Yeah, like they're like, I'm sure the kids are going to be like there's an argument. They're disagreeing on something. Like Captain America thinks one thing and Iron Man doesn't, and then they're just gonna be blown away by all the orgasmic fight scenes and special effects and all the superheroes that are on screen for the next 2.5 hours. But it was edited better. It was cut together better. It's the same thing, but like everything. Batman v Superman had to do with 3 superheroes.
Yeah.
3 superheroes, right? If we count Wonder Woman, 3, and only 2 were fighting. This had to deal with 12, 13.
And way more fight scenes.
Way more fight scenes, way better story. Like not only did you have more action and more heroes, it was a better story. And
I didn't feel betrayed by the title at all.
Yeah, no, it was a Civil War till the end.
Civil War.
Yeah, it was not Batman v Superman. Yeah. But man, I lost my train of thought for a second there. Wow, way to go, Chris. I was in the middle of saying something, and then you just went off. Oh, I got it. I got the thought back. There it is. Oh, got it back. Oh, okay.
Because I talked about the kids.
He has the talking stick, Chris.
My enemy.
When you have it, you may share your opinion.
Get the talking stick.
Okay. Okay, so I lost my train of thought again because I'm joking. Oh no, there it is. I got it. I'm gonna say it right now before I forget again.
Go.
Okay, so in Batman v Superman, remember when you start seeing all these new heroes, it's literally Wonder Woman. It's literally just Wonder Whooping some ass. Wonder Woman here. It's literally just Wonder Woman opening fucking emails, like some emails. Like that's literally all it was. It's just here's Aquaman, here's Cyborg, here's the Flash. Like they're all little logos, like so cheesy, dude, so stupid. And here, like you have the introduction of Black Panther and Spider-Man, so 2 new superheroes. That's it, right? There's not any other new ones other than that, right?
No,
I don't think so.
Okay, well they're furthering the story between Cap and Bucky, starting a story between Cap and Iron Man, bringing in the stories of Black Panther and Spider-Man, and they did it amazing. Like you understood why both of those characters were there. Like you understood like why Black Panther would be there.
Spider-Man.
You understood why Tony would recruit Spider-Man.
But Spider-Man at the same time didn't know really why he was there.
He was just going.
Spider-Man was just there to impress Tony. He was just to impress Mr. Stark.
Because he knew about him.
Yeah, he knew. So he brought him because Mr. Stark needed his help. He said bad things were gonna happen, so Spider-Man said, "Let's go." That's not really what he said. He kind of put up a fight, but
this weird like eyes.
Yeah, all these goggle things. That was funny too. But that was just I thought about that because I read something on Twitter the other day too where they kind of talked about that. They said when Civil War deals with like 13 superheroes and 2 new ones, and Batman v Superman dealt with 3, and like Civil War does it 100 times better. And Superhero Feed put a poll on Twitter asking people which he thought was the better movie, Dawn of Justice or Civil War, and it was 99-1. It was 90.
How many people voted?
When I saw it, it was 85 votes. When I saw it, it was just 85.
That's not that many.
But 99% to 1%. That's crazy.
Who voted for it? Who's that guy?
He's like,
I love Batman and Superman and DC Universe. I click this movie.
that guy probably hadn't even seen Civil War yet. Like
I don't need to.
He probably hadn't even seen either, and he was like, I feel like Dawn of Justice would be better. Like click, and then find 99-1. Oh,
it's unanimous.
I should get to the movies. I should see this sometime. But yeah, I thought it was an amazing movie. My favorite Marvel movie since the original Avengers, for sure. Like just being in the theater, what takes place, the emotion during it, the action, everything. The one gripe, if you even call it a gripe, it's kind of nitpicking, is the CGI. I feel like there were some instances, especially in the beginning, and if you guys were to see it a second time, you kind of pick up on it. The part in the beginning where Crossbones is driving a truck and smashing through cars and stuff looks very CGI, like very horribly done. Like it looks fake. And there was one scene with Iron Man where it kind of, to me, I could tell like it looked like his head was just kind of on his suit. Like it didn't look. It didn't look real. Like
the one where it like went. Oh wait, no, was that the Captain America movie?
Which one?
When they it was kind of like a flashback, and it was like, what is his name? Captain America.
Oh, no, that was in this movie
his
too.
His face on a really
but that was obviously like that because they just face swapped. Captain America didn't. I mean, Chris Evans didn't get that skinny.
Yeah.
But no, that's they use kind of like the same thing there. But if you were to see it a second time, you'd kind of pick up on it. I don't know if it was because they had different special effects studios working on it. That could have been why, because that tends to happen a lot when you have 2 different or 3 different special effects studios all working on the same movie. Like the graphics are going to look better and worse in different spots. So I don't know if that's why, but I did notice it a couple times. But yeah, so I mean, we kind of went over all the stuff that I had jotted down. Oh, really quick, Ant-Man gets huge. I want to sing that really quick. I like Ant-Man.
I like the superhero Ant-Man, but like behind the superhero. Did I say Superman Ant-Man?
No, you said superhero.
Hero? Oh, I thought.
And before, I'm gonna stop you right there because you've never seen Ant-Man.
I haven't.
He's never seen Ant-Man.
Broke the disc.
So he can't. You can't judge
from what I've seen. From what I've seen in the movie, I don't like his regular like.
You saw him.
He doesn't look like a superhero. Like
he's not supposed to. Ant-Man's not supposed to look like a regular superhero. That's why I love him so much. He doesn't look like this crazy buff guy.
Yeah, like
he's just a regular guy.
Lean, like sharp jaw, like I'm Ant-Man.
The only person that looks like that is Chris Evans.
You want an attractive superhero.
Do you want to be attracted to Ant-Man?
No, Are you attracted to the superheroes?
I mean, I'm kind of attracted to Chris Evans.
What's next on the list?
Yeah. So why don't you watch Ant-Man and then get back to us?
Let's not break the disc.
I have it again actually. So I'm not gonna break the disc this time because I accidentally broke the disc while trying to take it out of its case one time. But Ant-Man, one of my favorite superheroes, and I knew it. I knew from that fucking Lego set that got leaked that Giant Man, Big Man, was going to become a thing at the airport scene.
Do you think that kind of ruined it for you?
Honestly,
do you imagine seeing it like never knowing, and then imagine like, do you ever picture yourself seeing it without knowing that he'd get big? Like what your reaction would be?
If I had no idea and I would have heard Ant-Man say, "I got something kind of big," like I tried it a couple times, I legitimately probably would have screamed at the top of my lungs. Like I would have freaked out because I didn't know when. I saw the Lego thing, so I knew it was coming, but I just didn't know. And when I heard him say that, I still freaked out. But because I've said since the original Ant-Man came out last summer, I said he's going to have to turn into Giant Man soon. Like,
I knew he got
going to have to become Giant Man. Like that's part of his thing.
Oh, did you?
And so
I did.
Did you, Chris? Did you?
What's that?
And so I knew that was gonna have to happen. And when it happened, I think it was the most like entertaining part of the airport scene.
Yeah.
When Spider-Man was crawling on Ant-Man, and the one part where Vision flies through Ant-Man, and he was like, something just flew in me. Or when Ant-Man was in Tony's suit, and then he was like, who is this? And Ant-Man was like, it's your conscience.
It's like unplugging shit. It's like giant wires.
Yeah.
It's like,
He was like, I'm your conscience. And then he goes, we haven't spoken in a while. It was really funny. And you pick up on some more stuff when you watch it a second time, like I did. Some of the more jokes and like things during the battles. It was awesome. It was funny. So I mean, yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about this. It's been a good amount of time after the movie came out now, so this actually may be kind of an interesting video for some of you guys to watch. If you want to hear our opinions, what we thought of Civil War, if you want to hear more about it because you're just still hyped on it like I am, that movie will have an everlasting effect on me. I guarantee you. I cannot wait to own that movie on Blu-ray. I can't. I'm gonna watch it now. I'm gonna watch it 1,000 times. But yeah, I mean that's basically, I think, gonna wrap it up. I don't know if there's anything much else to talk about other than at the end we find out that Bucky killed his parents, and I think that
huge twist.
Yeah, huge twist. I think
and
that
the fact that Captain knew.
Yeah, no, see that's the thing.
I didn't know that.
See, that's the thing is because that fight at the end, it was completely just. Like, I was with Iron Man the whole time. I was like, Iron Man is heartbroken right now because he just found out, he just watched his parents die. He found out who did it. And he found out that this person, Captain, who he's trusted, has known this entire time. And so when Captain says, Tony...
And he still takes Bucky's side.
Exactly, and he still takes Bucky's side. And then Captain America goes, like, Tony, it wasn't him, he was brainwashed. And Tony says, I don't care. Like, he killed my parents, he killed my mom. He literally said...
Which is right for believing that.
Like,
and then he said,
mom.
like, do you remember? And he's like, yeah.
He said, do you even remember them? And Bucky was like, I remember all of them. Like, because he has to carry that weight from now on.
Yeah.
And then the one part, it was in the trailer, but it happened in the movie too, where he's like, step aside or whatever. And Captain America's like, I'm sorry, Tony, but he's my friend. And Tony's like, so was I. Like, so was I. And a lot of people forget that. Like, Captain America and
deep.
Tony were friends. They were good friends.
Yeah.
Granted, they have their issues, but like, Tony is mad because he feels responsible for Ultron, he feels responsible for all these innocent deaths, and he's mad that Captain America isn't complying and signing all this. And then he finds out who killed his parents is his friend's like best friend, and has known the whole time and hasn't told him and would rather fight him and stick up. Like, I feel bad for Iron Man, I really do. I felt bad for him this whole time. I did not like Captain America in this movie.
He was a little different.
He was annoying me in this movie. I did not like him. I was Team Iron Man the whole way through, up until the middle. There was where I saw them all in the jail cells. That's where I was like, okay, maybe I'm Team Cap because this isn't right. They shouldn't be in jail cells. But then I was right back to Team Iron Man. I was like, nope, I'm back with Iron Man.
I think I stayed Team Cap the whole way.
Really?
I think I did decide after the movie. Like, once I got a better understanding and talked about it, I was like, yeah, I think that was Team Captain America.
For sure. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, dude, they're all Marvel, all Avengers. They're all cool. So like, there's no
They'll
wrong.
be friends again.
There's no wrong side. I know, and like, we don't know. The movie ends in a really kind of at odds way. You don't know where it's gonna go from there.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. Like we said, gripped me in the very beginning. The battles, the emotions, the storytelling, the ending, the seats.
D-box seats.
We saw it in D-box. I talked to you guys about the D-box seats in my Hardcore Henry review, the ones that move with the movie. We all saw them in D-box, reserved the seats.
I already said this, but mine was on medium, like, power, whatever you want to call it. Halfway throughout the movie, I realized, and I was like, wow, if this is on medium, I must be insane.
I think the movie was a lot better in IMAX, honestly. I think that the movie itself was better portrayed in IMAX. The image looked clearer, the sound was a lot more crazy. It's a huge screen, so I would recommend seeing it in IMAX first to get the experience, and then D-box a second time, because then D-box will make it even more fun. But so IMAX first, and then moving seat second. If not, just see the movie. It doesn't matter how you see it. Just go to a theater and see the movie. I mean, I think you guys would agree. It is a fun movie.
I definitely I want to see it again.
Yeah,
especially after talking about it.
Yeah, it was a fun movie. It was good the whole way through. I've seen it twice. I want to see it like 3 or 4 more times. I mean, I saw Avengers: Age of Ultron. I saw that 5 times in theaters. I went by myself and saw it. Like, I went by myself and saw it in theaters because I don't have friends.
Oh, so Hardcore Henry was not the first?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. But Hardcore Henry was incredible. But that was, you just go watch my Hardcore Henry review. But I said a lot 'cause I'm trying to change the subject.
Just curious, been wondering this whole time, why do you have a Hannah Montana DS game?
Nolan, that's from when me and you went dumpster diving.
I've been staring at that this whole time.
Well, that's from when me and you went dumpster diving.
Why
and
did
I
you
got the
keep it?
DS thing. Because you can
Never
sell
invited
cases
me
on
dumpster
eBay.
diving.
Chris,
What?
this was like years ago. Two Christmases ago. Okay.
Chris, you're better than that.
Don't go dumpster diving, kids. I think
It breaks friendships. Because
it's probably illegal
We went
and it's
dumpster
not too
diving
safe.
at Chris's house.
Is it
That's
illegal?
why we didn't.
I
invite
think
you.
it's illegal. Let me know if you know if dumpster diving is illegal.
comment below if dumpster diving is illegal.
I think it's illegal. We think it's illegal.
Is it illegal?
It's illegal dumpster dog.
Alright, but let me check my phone really quick. Like I said, I like to keep these little spoiler things raw. I kind of keep them, I like to make it more real, like with less editing and stuff, like just to see how we really talk. Like we're just talking about the movie right
Just a
now.
couple bros.
So yeah, I mean just two bros
They
and their
gave
side
me-
friends. So I
don't hang out with you guys.
I was aside from thank God.
on camera. What if we kept rolling like that? Like I was like just two bros and a side friend, and both of you guys went, and I just kept talking. Like, what did he mean? But no, I mean, I'm being dead honest. If you guys want to go see it again, I am down.
Hayden wants to go.
If we want to see it again, let's do it. Let's go make it again. See? Bam! Civil War, round 3 for me, round 2 for them. It's happening. Go see this movie. Overall thoughts. Let's end this right now. Chris, what would you give it? What was your overall thoughts? What's your grade in my grade scale?
Diamond. That's all I have to say.
I did not know your
thing. You thought
I did not know.
Damn it, Nolan.
I'm gonna want to edit that thing out so people think that my friends like the shit that I do. Nolan, what score would you give the movie?
A diamond.
Oh my god. So yeah, duh, like I said, diamond for me. It was incredible. Go see this movie, guys. Captain America Civil War. Great time. Better than Batman v Superman, honestly. Best time I've had at a movie theater watching a superhero movie since the original Avengers. It's my favorite superhero movie of all time as of right now. So yeah, I hope you guys like this little super unnecessarily long spoiler discussion again. I did one for Batman v Superman, so I figured, you know, I should probably do one for Civil War too, because I was way more hyped for Civil War. This was my most anticipated movie of 2016. So if you guys did like this, if you thought it was entertaining, if you enjoyed the stuff that we said, please make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Nolan's neutral about the whole thing. Nolan doesn't know how oh, no, he changed his mind. Thumbs up down below. And if you like this video and you're interested in other content kind of like this, go to my channel. Trust me, go subscribe to my channel. I have another video just like this. I have movie reviews all the time. I talk about gaming shit. I talk about tech shit. Like, I do cool stuff. You'll probably like what I talk about. You'll probably find me entertaining. Go subscribe. Should they subscribe? Should they subscribe?
Yeah.
Should they subscribe?
Yes.
I said yes.
Yes?
I said yes.
Okay. Go subscribe to my channel. Other than that, other than all of this, other than everything that we talked about, I will catch you guys. Later! You guys very soon.